Welcome back, lads. We are the Boardcast.
Oh, if you think we're done talking about
Are we doing like a Jamaican accent? What are we doing? I am the captain now.
All right, listeners, if you think you're done talking about dragons, get ready.
Do you know why?
It's another episode
It's Dragon Moth here at the board.
It's Dragon Morphin time.
You know, after
Dragon Morphin time.
I don't know if you guys are. There's obviously when you come in the northern boards here, there's that dragon on the plaque up to your left as you walk in, and a little kid walked in on the weekend while I was here, and he grabbed his dad's shirt, he pointed up the dragon, he's like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" And I was like, "Oh yes,
Perfect.
$1,000 spent well."
That's the satisfaction you want. Absolutely. Do you reckon people do the same when like they hang up a deer on the walls? They're just hoping for like the kid to walk through and be like, "Whoa, Dad, look!
Yeah, he
a
fucked
deer."
I think so. Like, the initial plan for what used to be Northern Boards previously was called Impact Gaming Lodge.
Yeah.
And
Why Impact? Why called Impact Gaming?
He wants impact.
or did you use the font a lot?
Impact people.
Yeah, it was. You know, we're talking about 20 years ago on Word document. Like, so Impact did make it. There was a big part of that.
That is the font they use for the memes. You know the memes with the black and white fonts, like the text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the font they use.
Yeah, it's the ones with the top text, bottom text memes.
Well, the Impact. I don't know why it's called Impact. I honestly can't tell you. It's because I'm bad at naming things. Like this place is called Northern Boards. So
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you one question, Danny. What if one day a landlord down south offer you a really great space at a really good price? Will you go down there?
down south.
Yeah.
I'd offer a place for a long, long time.
And then what are you gonna name it? Can't call it Northern Boards anymore.
Yeah.
Just come here.
Southern Skates.
Our search engine is so fucked.
There was actually a place in Bridgetown.
Yes.
That I
Where's Bridgetown?
Maybe like 5 hours south of here.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's got to be far away. I don't want to, I don't want to cover
Well,
and
it's
ground.
Planning to move there?
It was. If I.
I was talking down south, like Cannington down south, not Bridgetown down south.
Perth right now, for anybody thinking they're going to open another game store, there's fucking enough, right?
Well, there's
enough
one just opened, right?
Another one opened up.
in
the
Mandurah
city
down south. Oh yeah, there's one in the city
Mandurah
as well,
just opened a second one, the same store.
We had south, like really far south, like Mandurah ways. We went from 0 game stores to like 3 popping up in the real short span
One
of
of
time.
them that's there has changed to Omega, and they've got a permanent spot.
That was Worthy Collectibles, correct?
Yes,
Correct, yes,
correct.
yeah.
Which is solid for the Mandurah folks.
Yeah.
Because they need some more like gaming
And there's a
options out
new
there.
store in CBD now.
What's that? It's Q. What's that called?
Q.
QP Collectibles or something?
Q.
Q
Just
Collectibles?
Yeah, I
It's
think
something
so.
Just the
collectibles,
letter
isn't it?
Q.
I think so. I don't know.
Not a great searchable name, right?
Well, if one day if you just accidentally press Q and then enter,
Nah, because you're never going to be able to compete against on Google SEO like the Wikipedia page for like what is letter Q.
What if your website is just a Q?
That's like maybe you should call your like next game store like
No.
P Huberman Games or something. So like when you're on search engine, you're like really close to some other.
What do you
things
call
that might come up.
yourself? Google.
I think if you search Google, you might come up with some stuff.
Okay,
Your
sure.
name is just YouTube Collectible.
My new
YT.
game club is called XXCX.
You get all the weirdo customers now.
yeah.
You know how like Northern
As opposed
Boards
to any other customer.
and Northern Boards we
Toys
get
is like
customers coming through being like, "Hey, you guys sell vapes?" Because we're next to a couple of vape shops.
Yeah, we should just sell vapes, realistically.
yeah.
Like we get asked for vapes a lot. Same as people, the only people that call me, I was actually in here doing some work the other day during the day. It was probably like maybe 11 a.m., 10 a.m. A guy called and they rang 3 times. And I was like, oh, this person's called 3 times. I'm just going to see what they want. And it was a very nice old Italian man. And he was looking for a very, very specific type of balsa wood to build his model built boat out of. And I was like, man, I get called for people like getting RC stuff and like model boats and stuff a lot. And we don't really get that many phone calls about stuff we actually do sell. It's about stuff we don't.
I feel like there's a
just like
gap in the
Games
market.
Workshop, right?
Yeah.
Do you repair games?
Yeah, like board games. My
There's a
Monopoly.
gap in the market for like people who are really into like models and RC like hobbies because no one. This is like maybe a couple handful of stores that do it, and also the main customer base that also play that nowadays are like older folks who don't want to go out and have to go buy stuff online.
Yeah, like there's a place in Osborne Park. I can't remember. I should really remember
One
the
in
name.
Westminster as well.
Yeah. And then there's you've got Hobby Tech down south as well, but is quite far in between, I guess, if you're traveling from up here to go somewhere. So I don't know.
True.
All right, so what do you want to pack this dragon episode with?
Well,
Dragonator.
before we move on to our dragon related items, I came up with 2 dragon-related news items that have come out this week around the world. It's
Dragon-related news?
They're real. Like, what do you call it when you're stretching?
You're really grabbing.
Yeah, what
for
is it?
these
There's a term
strings.
for it.
Grasping at straws.
Yeah, grasping at straws, real grasping at straws. But these are dragon story number 1.
Okay.
Is a man in India.
Brace yourself, William.
Yeah, he could shit on demand, right?
Ooh.
So like dragons can breathe fire on demand.
Do you reckon you could just do it? Like, let's say someone had a gun to you and it was like, you need to shit right now.
I think it's more impressive because he could like violently diarrhea shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and so what he did was
That is impressive.
He would rob stores, right? And then when the police would like catch him,
Hey, that's what Kang did.
he'd shit
No,
himself
I
to get away
didn't
from
do
the
it.
cops.
Not me.
Oh, well, Kang mentioned
The
it.
theoretical.
remember?
What happened?
You remember last episode? I said no one wants to fight a guy who's shitting himself. It's the
Yeah.
ultimate like guy.
Oh,
to fight
that's
tactic.
why I wrote this story down because we just talked about
There
it.
you go.
Okay, that's okay. So this man, right? He could violently shit his pants on demand. So every time the cops would catch him, he would shit everywhere, and the cops wouldn't want to touch him.
Wow,
He-
I went from being not impressed to being very impressed.
over the course of a year, he evaded the
Year?
cops 17 times. After he invaded the cops and shit on so many cops
Damn.
that the cops started carrying hazmat suits around in the police
Damn.
cars with
Ow.
them, and they eventually caught him because somebody called and said it was this guy again. So they put on the hazmat suits and arrested him.
What's
in
the
the suits.
backup plan there? Do you like if let's say a cop is finally over it and he just shoots the guy? And all the other cops kind of like, we kind of get,
Like in
we
court,
get it.
you're like, why? Like they're trying to punish him. He's like, but that's the shit guy.
Do all the cops come together and try to cover it up, being like, you did us a favor, thank
did,
you,
yeah.
thank you. You finally dealt with our problem.
I would say if you evaded the police 17 times by shooting on them,
you get a medal?
That's success. That's a successful mission, right? Like that's
In
you've
GTA,
done
you would have
pretty
leveled
well.
up a few times.
Yeah, I reckon after 15, 16 times, he should have retired. He would have retired as a hero. I don't know to who, but I'm sure someone.
He's like those ads where like he levels up and becomes mob boss.
Have you ever seen that guy in the 90s who would like get in like a gimp suit and then sit fully submerged in like poop tanks?
Pardon? Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
No.
No, this is not the 90s, bro. This is still happening to this day. Don't do this, guys. Don't Google it.
Guy sits.
No.
What are they called?
You type
septic
in
tank.
Type in septic tank, man.
Septic.
No,
Tank.
not that. Septic is SEP.
I don't know how to spell, and it doesn't matter.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Yeah,
Why-
look at
why?
this guy.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
So if you guys want to, no, it's
Yeah.
live leak, man. This has got to be from the, I guess the 2000s.
why you do that for?
There is no rational like answer to this. This guy just has a thing. His brain's wired a certain way where he just loves.
Next.
Anyway,
I read an interview where the guy was like, "Oh man, it's just surprisingly
I thought it's
calming."
like trying to hide from something. Like
Like it was peaceful
it's-
in the septic tank.
no. I thought he was like really like running for his life or something.
yeah, he's trying to hide out from the cops.
Yeah.
He's taking the next level.
Dude, if it was life and death, I still don't know if I'll get in a septic tank.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
sounds
next.
Pretty
up.
bad.
All right, story number 2.
How do we what?
Dragon.
How do we start with dragons to that?
roar?
Man, this is we're 8 minutes into the episode
All right,
now.
you thought that first story was really grasping
real
at straws
shitty,
to get
bro.
dragons. So there's a guy, a young
Where
man.
was the dragon?
What
was the dragon in that
Like
story?
a dragon could fire breath on demand.
Sure.
This guy could fire poop from his bum on demand.
Okay,
that's-
okay.
You see what I mean?
That's the level of
right,
expectation
all
I
right.
have.
Yeah, it's a D grade dragon. All right, guy number 2. Dragons have the element of fire. Well, this man had the element of plutonium. Do you guys see the story of the guy who shipped the plutonium over from America
Uh-oh.
and he swatted himself in Australia?
You can do
Oh
that.
no, yeah. He's of course his own collection.
Correct.
Why
yeah.
can you buy plutonium?
So this man has a collection of a bunch of different stuff, right? And
Uh-huh.
he completes the collections and builds them into like a wall. He's in his early 20s, I think, but he did do it at his parents' house.
He's want to do it like a periodic table.
Periodic table.
Okay.
And he got all
Seems
of the
rational.
elements. And in the process of that, he ordered over from America a small amount of uranium and a small amount of plutonium.
Yeah, I think within reason, if you have a reason, like you actually put through a letter of why you're having this, like you're a scientific lab, you can get them, pretty sure.
Well, he didn't do that. He just bought it in the mail and had it shipped over in the thing.
Oh.
And it caused like an international incident where all they knew is that it picked up on like a system somewhere. in the like I think FedEx or whatever it was that did it, and all they did was then report back to the federal government that someone had shipped uranium to their house. So like helicopters and SWAT and
They just thought he was a
army,
terrorist.
bro. There's like a Channel 7 thing on it, and it's like, but like all these different military organizations rocked up the house as well as police and firemen, and they broke into the house, and the amount of plutonium was so small that you could help like
You can just lick it.
You could
Anything.
you could eat it, and it caused no dramatic effects. But
Whoa.
they bombarded this guy's house.
You guys gave me an idea.
You just send it to people, other people.
You could really like ruin
Yeah.
someone's day by sending it to people you don't like.
So we're turning into that podcast like last week. We said how you could put cat litter in someone's yard, and then or now you can mail them plutonium.
Would
Is
that
this like
be
a segment? We have our first segment. Of
No,
like
yeah,
how to dock someone?
that would be if there was a modern rendition of the Anarchist Cookbook, right? Like it was Anarchist Cookbook 2025 edition. It's like how to ruin people's lives. That would be in one of the chapters.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
yeah.
We would like it's now
How to
it's
fake your ID, use stolen credit cards, and send uranium to people's
Wouldn't it
homes.
be worse if they found out who bought it?
Yeah, that's why you use stolen credit cards and fake IDs.
Yeah.
Then you got an IP, right?
Nah, IPs are real easy to spoof.
Yeah, if
Super easy.
NordVPN wants to sponsor us, we've got some use for you.
Okay, so that guy was the fire breather.
Yeah, he has elements, and dragons have elements of fire.
Sure.
Dragons.
What's your favorite
Makes
dragon
sense.
element?
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for Daniel's world news. So we're gonna move on to
The real news.
the dragon game of the week, which is
Holy moly.
Ultimate Dragon Quest.
Nice.
UDQ.
So what?
Ultimate Dragon Quest.
What's gonna happen is you're both gonna roll one of those d20s.
Ah, that's what they were here for. God damn, that's
just-
going to come out great on the
Yep.
audio.
Super noise. All right, so you're gonna roll them each. Kang, roll
right
one.
now?
Yeah,
William,
roll.
go first. I'm going to see if I can beat your number.
All right.
What
He
do you
gets
got?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Easy. Watch me roll a 20.
1 or 16.
16.
See?
All right, so
Exactly 10 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So William's first challenger is Smaug.
Ooh.
Damn.
So Smaug is the greatest fire-breathing dragon of the Third Age in Lord of the Rings. Smaug's name is a play on words derived from the Germanic verb smugon, meaning to squeeze through. I guess because he squeezed into...
Smugon?
Yeah.
Not very threatening, huh?
Well, I guess if you said it in a German accent, maybe it's less.
Almost every word is more threatening if you say it in German, right?
Yeah, Smugon.
Smoog.
And after claiming the Lonely Mountains, Smaug laid waste to the nearby cities of Dale. And everybody knows a guy called Dale that's kind of a bit off. So,
Yeah.
fuck Dales, right? Except for the Dale that comes to the club. I like you, Dale. You're a good kid. You're not the Dale I'm thinking of when I'm thinking negatively. Anyway, so William, your first challenger is Smaug.
Does he have to fight Smaug?
Your challenger, who we're going to find out in a second, is going to fight. And then we got to decide who is going to be.
Oh, you're doing the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the listeners,
that's cool.
for the listeners,
1, 2,
Danny
3,
has made
4,
like
5,
a bracket
6,
system where we're
7,
going
8, 9,
through
10,
various
11,
dragons, putting them against each other. Okay, I already see one of them.
13, 14,
Going
15,
through each
16.
other, and we have to rate them
Oh, Nixia!
until we get to the final end where it's like this
What
is
is
the ultimate
this
dragon.
That is Onisa.
Yeah, I just can't spell, right? So it's funny enough, this dragon here that you've rolled on as your challenger came is a Nixia, which is actually William's only input of character that he wanted in here. So you,
Correct me if
I
I'm
also
wrong.
forgot
Onyxia
to-
was OG World of Warcraft. Like it was the
Yes.
first.
yeah.
raid?
OG, the first
I
boss.
forgot to update Onyxia's dot points, and this was actually initially the dot points for Mushu, which is from a Disney movie.
Damn.
So Onyxia's just going to get her.
We still have Mushi on the list.
Mushu was, but I removed it for Onyxia.
Damn. Rest in peace, Chris Tucker.
So I thought, and Mushu was pretty interesting because it was the first like contact to like Chinese history that I had, even though it's obviously a Disney movie, not very correct. But it was also slightly racist because it was named after a Chinese American dish.
Couple weeks back, China had like this whole festival where you visit like your ancestral tombs and like you kind of pay respect to
Qingming.
your ancestors. And the literal translation of it is like it's like a tomb sweeping festival. Like you go to the tombs, you clean up, and you visit your ancestors and stuff. I've never been to my ancestral tomb, but I actually do have a ancestral area where like supposedly like that's where I descended from. One of these days, I'd love to go back and visit it, and hopefully, I go back and like claim my Mushu. I get a little.
Wait, so
guardian
the word
dragon.
Mushu does mean something?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
okay. Oh, your version of the dragon.
But the whole, in like Mulan, where they have like the ancestors' tomb, that is a real thing. So maybe I go back and I get my guardians. Maybe they'll be really disappointed in me.
No, I'd be proud. If I was your dragon dad, I'd be proud of you, Kang. All right. So
clearly I
would you
don't
like
have
to
a
give us
dragon.
some facts about Onyxia that I haven't written down?
Did you guys?
Onyxia is the first boss
Yeah.
of World of Warcraft.
The first main boss.
And
for
which
Warcraft.
was Onyxia a hard raid?
Initially, yes.
Yeah.
Because it requires people to not do stupid
Did you guys get fucked up first time
Of course.
trying to do the raid?
What like my memory's bad. What was Anixia's like main like big obstacle that people had to get through?
The dragons.
It was the whelps, right?
Yeah,
whelps.
she brings them all
Tons
in,
of whelps.
And then don't stand at the tail because there's tail swipe.
All right. So now
Wow.
now the challenge happens between Anixia that Kang's defending that knows nothing about and Smaug that William is defending.
This is easy. Nixia wins.
What do you
Smaug gets
what-
fucked up by some hobbits.
you gotta argue your point.
No,
Wait,
not
wait,
hobbits,
wait,
dwarves,
hold on.
Dwarves.
Wait. Onyxia too.
Now, Nixia, you need a whole raid party of organized,
Just 10.
leveled up, max leveled
It's
fighters.
not a big raid. For
I like
Onyxia.
that. I like that. This game is we have to try and convince the judge, right? So it's us. It's how good we can sell it.
you guys are proving your point to me.
Yeah. Onyxia, you need to have a full party
Wait,
of
hold
leveled
on.
up players.
Onyxia
right?
doesn't have
In
as
their
many
class.
loot as Smaug.
Ooh, Onyxia
Ooh,
is richer.
Smaug does have
So
more
Smaug
loot.
is richer. You're correct. You're correct.
Smaug gets taken down by like a
Wait.
Smaug loses
Onyxia
hard.
needs
Yeah.
whelps to protect her. Smaug is one.
Now, in
But
a,
you can
in
tell
a-
Smaug has no friends.
Army of one.
in a 1v1 dragon to dragon mano a mano fight, Onyxia wins.
Think about it as well, like Anixia has lots of eggs which turned into whelps, which come fight you, which shows she's been fucking. So you know
She
she's
gets around.
Yeah, she's a
Wow.
popular,
She's
dragon.
bachelorette.
Yeah,
Well, Onyxia can. Oh,
convincing William, convincing argument you have
Onyxia's fire reading not the
What
good.
level do you think the dwarves were when they were fought Smaug?
there. Ooh, all different levels.
Yeah.
I think there was some level 50s.
And how many of them were there? The Hob. You like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, just bad at math. There's 12, right?
12. How many people do you need for a raid party to fight Onyxia?
Onyxia has 20.
So you need 20.
need 20.
There you go.
All right. Based on these unsure circumstances,
Smaug don't need a healer. Onyxia, you do. Ha ha.
are you trying to convince
Now
me
you're on
of
my
your-
side, William.
No shit.
All right, based on the time frame that we have, and
Man, we're really hoping that our listeners get these references, like know who these dragons are right now.
oh sure, I don't care.
Thanks, man.
All right, roll the dice again, guys.
Ooh, exciting. Should we get a map? Okay, we just for the listeners, every time you hear that,
14.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got a 9.
All right, William, you're getting
Archaon!
Dorgar, which is Archaon's steed.
Let's go.
Some interesting facts
Oh.
about Archaon's steed is that it was once a horse.
Yes.
And it slowly, like the Chaos Gods gave Archaon's steed gifts the same way that
Oh
Archaon
wait, so
received gifts.
so this is Dorgar, which is Archaon's dragon that he rides in the 3-headed dragon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it used to be his horse as well.
It was his.
Oh,
it wasn't his
look at that. I
initial
never knew
horse.
that.
So in the early part of his story, as he rises up from the Chaos Waste, he has a horse, and at some point along that way, he kind of fucks that horse off. Which is, I feel bad for the first horse because he'd put in a lot of work, but he gets a second horse, and then this horse, which is called Dorgar, is actually like a demonic steed.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a demon within itself, and he does so good work for Archaon, and Archaon is so chosen by the Chaos Gods that the Chaos Gods start giving Dorgar
Boy.
also gifts to increase his.
So he gets like
abilities.
a super cursed, like extra sexy horse. And he-
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like to deal with all the magical equipment and like swords that people are trying to stab him with all the time, Dorgar can eat them and then absorb their magical entities.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So
Also, we're talking power level of Age of Sigma fantasies. This is pretty nuts. So William gets that. I might be burned here. I need a pretty good haymaker dragon
the
here.
fun thing about Dorgar is that he exists both in Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigma.
Yeah.
So I still like him because he exists
In
before
both.
And-
they ruined it.
Does he have the full power of the
Yeah, he's
Chaos
best.
Gods?
He's super
That's-
juiced
yeah.
by Chaos
bro,
Gods.
I win, bro.
Well,
This
it
dragon
depends
is-
on what number did you roll.
I
Six-
got 9.
Yeah,
Dude, I
9.
need some
1, 2, 3.
pretty crazy dragon here, bro.
GG.
Kang, you got the
Don't do
dragon that is the meme, dragging these nuts. So
I got the meme of you guys know when it's like, have you guys heard the new Imagine Dragon song? It's like, what Imagine Dragon song? It's like, Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
so Kang,
I got it's not a dragon. This is, I got the meme. I got
is a
the
dragon.
D's nuts meme.
yeah, it's a dragon meme.
I got the D's nuts meme.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta sell that.
You got to sell that. You got to convince me
easy
that.
gaming right now.
What if I can win this if in the next 5 minutes I can sneak a D's nuts joke against William and catch him with it?
Ooh, do you know what? If you catch him anytime during the night, I will swap it out, even if you've lost.
Oh, nice.
It'll come back as a rally.
Right now, I'm fucking gone, dude. This
Is GG easy right
Well,
now?
I don't know. Like, it's a cultural touchstone. And
Yeah.
it's still
I
funny.
don't even know what
do you reckon?
meme is that.
What do you mean? What?
No, I don't know.
Do you like dragons?
Yeah,
How about I dragging these nuts across your face?
Oh, nice.
that's so lame.
You laugh though.
That's nice.
So lame.
job. Do you reckon?
Archeon wins.
Do you reckon Arcane would fall for it? Do you reckon Arcane has any sense of humor?
Where? I feel like he would, but he'd still murder you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he would laugh, but then
I don't
because
know
he-
enough about fantasy to know if Arcane had a personality.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, he made a journey all the way from his original town that I can't remember.
Because he was like some like Norse skin guy, right?
he
Some
was
barbarian.
No. He was an empire guy from Nordland, which just sounds the same but it's different. And he traveled
From literal Skyrim.
Yeah, his mum got raped or some shit. I think that's what it was. I think his dad was a raider and his mum was just a town.
Damn, he's
person.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, so his dad, the like his father, who all fathered him, came and like raided the town and like obviously impregnated his mother, and then she died in childbirth or something. So he traveled all the way to the main city of wherever it was, and then prayed to Sigma, but Sigma didn't show. So he said, F this shit, and then went all the way back out to the Chaos Waste and then pledged himself to the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, and he had to collect a bunch of like Chaos relics and
Yeah, he
artifacts
went
to
on like
become Archaon.
did a bunch of like side quests to collect all of his stuff, and then
Archaon was actually the secret main character of fantasy. He
Most-
kind of was the main character.
most important. Yeah, absolutely. Most importantly, though, we're talking about Drogar, which is his horse.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we're not. So
Horse
minus
dragon.
Archaon.
Yeah.
He has
So
the 4 Chaos Gods, so we.
So even then it's like you can't even hit the dragon with the dragon D's nuts joke.
true.
That's weird.
Well, Drogar.
Just give William the win.
Thanks.
Drogar was a real. All right.
GG
I guess
easy.
if you're giving up, then yeah, fine.
I'm playing the long game. I gotta find a joke.
All right, next
All right,
one.
roll again.
19.
Oh, no, watch my now. Is 20 like the ultimate roll? Like is that like a secret? Like if you
No,
hit 20, you win.
Absolutely
10.
I got 10.
All right. What did you roll?
10.
10.
You both rolled 10?
We
No,
both rolled
19, 19.
19 and 10.
one.
William got 19.
Oh, there is no. I did 18, so there's no 19. All right. You're gonna get.
Wait to 1.
What? Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Oh!
So-
Ghidorah!
William's getting
King
King
Ghidorah
Ghidorah.
from Godzilla.
Some important things about King Ghidorah. He also has 3 heads, just like
Archaon.
Archaon's horse, which maybe, a little bit of, easily stealing, that's fine.
Imba.
Other important things is he's stronger than Godzilla,
Yes,
according
sir.
to lore. Also, MF Doom has an alter ego called King Ghidorah, so he kind of already wins this entire thing for me because I'm a big MF Doom fan. But, that's up to Kang to try and convince
Oh
me
boy.
that it's not. And so what did you roll, Kang?
I rolled a
You're
10.
10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kang gets toothless.
What's the game plan here? So I'm toothless versus Ghidorah.
Well, some interesting facts about Toothless. Toothless skin texture in the movie was based on a bit of a bat, a shark, and a reptile
Oh,
skin.
cool. All creatures that lose to a real dragon. All right.
well,
You know,
his colour is based on a
I have
photograph
of
of a
Toothless,
Black Panther.
that Toothless is kind of like in the show. He gets a lot of plot armor and he kind of wins the fight of bullshit.
He does. He's
Yeah.
effectively
Well,
invincible.
Ghidorah loses all of his fights in Godzilla, right? He's kind of the
Oh,
villain.
he's control all the beasts.
Yeah, but he keeps losing. Toothless hasn't lost. So that's winner's attitude right there.
Toothless lost. He got controlled by the monarch,
Yeah.
Which monarch?
the dragon monarch.
Did you draw a card after?
What?
What? Nah.
Nah, Ghidorah's shit lightning, bro. Like he controls the weather.
Name me one person that Ghidorah has beaten.
The entire human race.
Nah, that's a cop out.
Doesn't
What? He
Godzilla?
burns the whole city down.
But Godzilla win. I guess his insurance. His
You say
insurance company's
person.
right
You say person.
No.
It's like lots of person. Toothless
No.
didn't even kill anything.
Toothless wins in the end.
Toothless
Wins-
did spawn an entire game last week.
No.
He created an entire episode of the Boardcast.
He's just looking cute.
Yeah,
Looking
that's a
cute isn't
big
winning.
plus. Big plus in the dating pool.
King Ghidorah.
Being cute is
All
a
right,
big plus.
Final line to convince me. Why should Ghidorah win?
Because he's like a level 5 monster.
All right, he's just a level 5 monster.
You're on Dragon Tinder. You swiping left or right on Toothless?
Ooh, all right, Dragon.
MF Doom, bro.
Kang wins.
MF Doom.
I can't believe I bullshit my way through Toothless winning.
Nah, he reminded me of everything.
Fuck! What the fuck? This game's rigged.
Instantly. All right, next roll. Go. We're kind of just guessing it because the numbers are like
5.
Right, 5.
7. What if we get duplicates?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. It's fine.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Never ending.
You get Never Ending Stories.
Yes,
Falcor.
I know what to do.
It's a good dragon.
Do you guys remember watching Never Ending Stories?
Yes.
I need to go back and rewatch it. 'Cause I actually think I watched it when I was like maybe like 6 years old.
Same. I don't think I remember anything about it.
It's all crazy, vague patches of memories. And I don't know if they're real. I don't know if they're real memories from
real.
this movie, which is crazy because almost
It's the main
that's the
transport
perfect way
of
to
the
remember
movie.
the Never-Ending Story.
I feel like anybody over the age of 20 would say like, "What's a dragon?"
Reckon
You know,
kids have watched-
Falcor's got to be in there,
I
right?
think kids have watched Never-Ending Story.
Draco.
Oh man,
Oh, the scaredy cat.
What did you
I
roll?
would have 7.
So Draco. Draco
You did get Draco
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Dude, I'm getting the hard ones.
All right, GG,
Yeah, the dice
easy.
are not
God.
on your side.
God gave his strongest warrior the hardest fights.
So, some interesting facts about Draco.
So we have a real dragon
Yeah.
that just happens to be in a childhood fantasy story versus Draco Malfoy,
Yes.
which is the bully from Harry Potter.
Well, his name is Draco, which sounds like dragon to me. So I thought that was it qualifies enough. He has a bad boy haircut, which all the girls loved. I remember when I was a
No, that was
13-year-old boy.
That haircut only works if you're in.
He's very good at something called oculomancy, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty interesting. Also, apparently, in the actual lore, his mental instability may be the results of pure blood ideals. So
He's bred of incest.
I guess, yeah, like
That's what pure blood means, right?
Basically, incest.
Because when we talk about pure bred horses, that's incest, right? Is that what it is?
I like that you went with horses there to be as PC as possible.
Easy win this one. No one likes Draco
All right.
Malfoy
All right, final statements. Falcor, why?
because Draco.
No, don't mention Draco.
So Falco make everyone cry.
He
Make grown men cry.
did make Megro say. All right, final statements. Why should Draco be Falcor?
Wasn't Falcor a bitch in the movie?
No,
Die.
that's why you make people cry, bro.
He did perish though.
Yes, but he sacrificed himself for the greater good.
Didn't Draco like a Vada Kedavra someone? At some
No,
point?
that's Draco. Draco can't even do shit. He's a scaredy cat.
He bullied Harry Potter.
He did put Harry Potter.
Ah, that's a bully, bro.
And Harry Potter's kind of a pussy.
No, Draco chicken out. At the end.
I've already copy pasted.
What?
Whoa!
How can Draco win Falcor?
All right,
That's so unfair.
Hey, you get one cup out. I get one cup out.
roll the dice.
Oh, what is this?
You got a nat 20. I got an 8.
All right, Nat 20 would put you back at
Blue Eyes White Draco.
yeah.
Let's go.
so William's on Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon. How many facts do you know about Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Nothing. I know he's just very powerful.
I know in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Seto Kaiba was collecting Blue Eyes White Dragons, and I think like something like there's only 5 in existence, and he had 3, and he knew that Yugi.
Is that kind of like if like James Cameron collected like 3 out of the 5 last like Galapagos turtles though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, is it cool that he's doing it, or is it kind of lame?
The only
that
reason
there's
it's cool is because in Yu-Gi-Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon is the strongest creature around. So he was trying to corner the market by collecting all the Blue Eyes White Dragons, so no one could ever beat him. Because he had the best dragon. He had the best creature.
Let's go. The best.
Yeah.
As you say, the best.
I think it's important to know that also.
But
that,
Blue Eyes White Dragon loses all the fights against Yugi.
he does, and that's like a teenage.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Teenage boy with a bad haircut.
It's just wrong.
How much Yu-Gi-Oh do you guys know?
No, not much.
To me,
Would you rather-
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh like growing up as a kid, and it was very cool.
Were you as a kid able to make up any, like, did you understand any of the rules?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually
None of
played
them.
in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments at Toys R Us, but as an adult looking back on it, I realized I didn't know what I was doing. So I don't know how. When I say I thought I played at a tournament, I think they just let us sit there and move the cards around. I don't know if anybody knew what was
Everyone
going on.
didn't know what the
All right,
fuck they're
what's
doing.
number 7 after Draco Malfoy?
I got 8. Lucky number 8.
Hey,
After Draco Malfoy.
Come on, give me.
Ken got the dragon from Chinese New Year.
I got the whole ass
Yeah.
Chinese New Year. I got a whole ass myth.
Yeah.
Just
so-
a myth.
I just got
not
the,
even
I just
real.
got I got the idea of a dragon.
Well, I wrote down some interesting facts in the it says people born in the year of the dragon are believed to inherit the dragon's positive qualities such as intelligence, charisma, ambition.
So you got a dragon. You gotta.
I got a real ass dragon. You have an
Nah.
ambition.
Whoa. What is more important in life? Ambition?
Blue eyes white dragon.
No.
Blue
You're,
eyes white dragon.
you have a card, right? And then dragons are like the.
Come on, blue eyes
The
white
inheritance
dragon.
of all, like,
Beats
it's-
Chinese.
Dragons is like
So
royalty,
lame.
power,
Lame.
immortality.
Blue eyes white dragon, bro.
I got the
If you put
concept.
this on YouTube, I win like 90 to 10.
The gods themselves are the dragons.
If Year of the Dragon was a card, what would its ability be?
No, it wouldn't be a card. Year of the Dragon is, you know Cathay in all of fantasy. You know how
Keep chasing the sun, bro.
no, you know how like the
Blue eyes white
the
dragon.
kingdom
look
of
at this.
Cathay.
Ah, muscular.
The kingdom of Cathay comes from like the celestial dragon, right? Like the dragon is like also a precursor from the gods themselves. That's like the idea of the Chinese Year of Dragons. Like that's like the primordial dragon that's coming.
You know what? My
given
last
the
statement
realm.
is closing statement. Blue eyes white dragon. My drop.
How many times have you seen a blue eyes white dragon win?
Already closing statement.
What can I propose a closing
Sure.
game for you, Kang? If you were to ask your grandparents, William, which dragon is most important, the year of the dragon or the blue eyes white dragon, which would they be least disappointed in you saying?
Depends what year you're born in. So they don't care about a dragon if they're not born in the year of the dragon.
Is that true?
No, it'll be the
You want
Sugandese
to
dragon.
be you want to be born in the year of the dog and stuff.
It'll be the Sugandese dragon.
What?
Yeah, the Sugandese nuts.
Lame.
I guess Year of the Dragon wins.
Hell
What? What?
Very funny. All right, roll the dice. We're getting through them. Look at us go.
Nine.
Oh, we keep getting to numbers. 9
Did.
and 9 and 11. Oh, I'd love 9 and 11.
Jesus Christ.
Take that out of context.
9. Reroll. 2.
All right, 2. 2.
Can you even?
No,
Can I get
again,
easy
zero.
5 for once?
15.
15.
6.
Wouldn't it be easy if you put numbers on these?
15 puts you at Shakira.
Ooh.
No.
Her, nick-
No.
her nickname
No.
is. It is whatever I say. It
No, it's just this is not 15.
Six.
This is 6. This is 12.
is. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can have Fire Dragon. It's just going with Ever now.
Oh,
So
the Eldari fighter, like an Eldar fire dragon.
Yeah,
it's not a dragon.
from the Eldar. It is a dragon. It's in its name, idiot.
okay, understood. I do. You know what? I got Draco Malfoy. So you know what? Anything goes.
Fire dragons are inspired by the dragon, that mythical fire-breathing creature of the Eldari myth. Apparently, it's an Eldari myth.
Wait, can you
And-
imagine asking an Eldar what a dragon is? They're like, "What do you mean?" They're just like,
Oh, yeah. They're like, who's an Eldar?
Yeah.
They represent the facet of Cain that is wanton destruction.
Oh.
Interesting. How do you feel about having the fire dragon?
Does
as
he
your
get one
contender?
fire dragon, or does he have the squad? Does he have the fire dragon squad?
Depends on how William defends his.
If you don't know what,
his
okay,
system.
for the listeners out there who,
All right. Let's see what he gets
because we
first.
have a mixed bag of listeners that play Magic and play Warhammer, and most of the time it's just Magic players now. A fire dragon is a Warhammer 40k character from the fantasy race of Eldar,
Right.
where it's just a dude with a big old Mordhawk and carries a flamethrower.
He does have a plasma gun that fires plasma fire. though,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Kang, you actually rolled 11, which is Shakira,
Oh.
nicknamed the Fire Dragon.
Dude.
Important information about Shakira, the musician.
I win. It's
she's
easy.
Colombian. And
I already win this fight. It's easy. Hips
that's
don't lie.
very hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Shakira, hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, her name means grateful in Arabic.
Hey William,
So-
can you name 3 Shakira songs?
I don't know.
If I name 3 Shakira songs, do I win?
Sure, yeah.
Full name.
Hips don't lie.
Yep. That is one.
10.
I like
9.
how you're failing.
I'll be
your
honest.
own
I'll be honest. I was
seven,
trying to.
six,
I was trying to bluff William.
4, 3, 2, 1.
do you bluff him?
Okay,
Wait.
Fire Dragon wins.
There's that-
You times
there's
out,
that one
baby.
where she sung
times
for-
out. Times out.
What's that
times
one?
out.
What's that FIFA one?
Too late.
Do you think if the fire dragon from the Eldari got,
We got
in a
flint
battle
tablet,
with
bro.
Shakira, she would like take the form of some sort of Slanesh thing where she's like would seduce him into coitus?
No, it just blow the shit out of it.
Shakira still looks great for her age. How old is Shakira? Google how old Shakira is.
Okay.
She looks great.
All right.
She's still rocking it.
How
Shakira's
old
age.
is Shakira?
Look
She's
at that.
48 years old.
Damn.
Pull up a picture of what she looks like now.
How old is Eldari?
I win.
40,000 years.
Yeah.
I think.
1,000 years old.
bit out of your age gap. You know what I mean?
With
All
my
right,
age.
there are lived beings within the Eldar living for at least 800 years.
Damn, win.
As a 26-year-old male, Kang, is 47 too old for you to date?
Just like anything, it always comes down to how much money they have.
That is true. We don't.
What was that? What was the thing where it was like, oh no, like 50-year-old guys shouldn't be going out dating like 20-year-olds. I'm like, if he's like a millionaire,
I like how
and
everybody.
she's getting money.
Yeah, people argue against that unless it's
It's at that point
who's the
it's-
boat going down guy? What's his name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack? Yeah, Jack.
And like
Yeah.
everyone's against like old dudes dating young women until it's like Leonardo DiCaprio, and then we're like, it's fine.
The truth is, both people are fully aware of what's going on. It's a transaction of that, right?
Oh yeah, I prefer them to be aware.
She's getting,
If the girl's not
she's
aware.
getting jewelry and like, handbags, Hermes handbags and stuff.
All right, why should Shakira win this battle?
She's
You
hot.
can't because
she is
you
hot.
can't name the 3 songs. You can't name the 3 songs.
Don't
What
worry about
3
it.
songs from the Eldar do you know?
Ooh.
The songs of the Eldar.
Are you an Eldar fan in 40K?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? William.
But it can burn though. Flame template wins.
I reckon there's a Shakira song called They Can Burn. Wouldn't surprise.
There's no burning song in Shakira.
All right, who wins this one?
Fire Dragon. The
Listen to
actual-
your heart, Danny.
All right.
That's not even Shakira song.
Hot Girls it is.
Oh my god.
I like
Boy,
it
it's
now.
easy, dude.
All right, we're on the last 4. All right. Roll the dice.
13.
It's gonna make it hard now because we're like, I don't know.
6.
I don't have a system for this. 6 is Smaug.
That's
What if
one.
you deleted the pictures after we got them and then you get the...
Look, I could have done that.
All right.
But we have it now. Kang, I'm just going to randomly give
Welsh
you.
Blue Dragon.
You're going to have the Welsh. I've written Welsh pool.
I got the Welsh.
But this is the Welsh dragon.
I got the,
I don't know why I wrote Welsh
So
pool.
I have the dragon on the Welsh flag.
What's it called?
the suburb.
I have this symbol of a dragon on the Welsh flag.
yeah, so the it's from
Hold
like
on, real quickly. That dragon is kind of fucked up. It's all twisted, man. It's got limbs all over the place.
so this is from ancient king of the Welsh.
Yeah.
From when the Romans left
Man,
Britain.
back then people really did not know how to draw a dragon.
Well, I guess they hadn't really seen one, so they kind of just guessing, right?
No one has seen a dragon.
Some interesting facts about the Welsh dragon is its origins can be traced back to the early 5th century when Welsh kings of Aberfoyle adopted to symbolize their power and authority after the Roman withdrawal from Britain.
Oh.
Dragons.
Okay, mine. 13.
If you pulled up a flag of the United Kingdoms, where is Wales? Because I can't tell you actually.
What?
What's the lamest flag?
Yeah, I googled what's the lamest flag.
Ooh, 10 West flags is voted by its 10,000 people.
let's go to that. Let's go to. We're just redditing on things.
Number 10, I don't know where that is. Montserrat,
Belize.
Belize. Dude, these flags are
Haiti,
fine.
Guam.
Are these-
Go back. That flag is great.
Are these real flags?
Yeah.
Anyone can have a flag.
Guam.
Guam.
The
Guam's
Guam
flag
one's
looks
quite
great.
cool. Why was
Yeah.
this voted?
It's like a
the
palm
worst?
tree on a little...
That's not bad.
I'm impressed you guys know which flags these
Zambia.
are.
It says name
on the
down
bottom
there.
left is names. That's why.
Where? Oh, I thought I was really
French
impressed by you guys.
Southern Antarctic territories.
That
What's
doesn't
that?
count.
TFA.
Doesn't count. Antarctic territory is not a real place.
What the heck? There's a crayfish there.
Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
Seahorse.
there's a place in the world called Mayonet. Mayotte?
You know what? We can skip all this. You know what actually are the lamest flags in the world?
What?
If your flag is just those 3 colors.
Yeah.
If your flag is just 3 colors.
Oh, yeah.
Lame, boring. Like you know the French flag, Italian flag. Fuck off.
You know what makes
your
it
flag
lamer?
is just 3 colors.
When you're colorblind and they all just look the same.
different shades.
There was a while back when they were like, oh, should we
13,
change the
13.
Australian flag? You know, yada yada yada. It's like, the Australian flag actually looks nice. You know, the Union Jack, whatever you
I'm
care about it.
Drogon.
We have the stars, the blue, and the red. That actually looks nice.
I'm Drogon.
I'm deciding now. I'm going to give
Whoa,
you.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm going to give you Charizard.
Oh, come on. Charizard's
Damn.
gonna win. Hands down. Win.
Charizard's actually not a dragon.
Everything's a dragon.
Nah,
'cause said
so
it
I
was.
win because if you go to Pokemon and look up what types Charizard is, I'm pretty sure he's not a dragon.
What else would he be?
He's
It's a
a
lizard.
dinosaur, lizard, something bullshit.
Surely not.
It
Wait,
looks like a dragon.
Yeah.
who's
Most
defending the
expensive.
Welsh one?
What's the? Yeah,
lame
I'm
guy.
I'm pitching for Welsh over here.
Okay.
No one. No one actually knows where Wales is.
Charizard wins. That's why.
No one outside.
Everybody
of
knows
No one outside.
Charizard.
No one outside of the UK knows where Wales is.
All right, Google where Wales.
That's where are Wales is. The
Whales
animals-
live in oceans worldwide from the Arctic Antarctic to temperature and tropical waters.
Yep, that's it. That's it, Danny.
All right, so we know the Welsh now live in the ocean. It's good to know. What other interesting facts about Welsh do you know, Kang?
Nothing.
In Wales, William, in Wales they have their
Charizard wins.
They're pudding.
Apparently, there's a lot of Welsh in Australia because there's tourism in
Charizard
Australia.
wins.
There's
Charizard's-
several locations,
Charizard
including
PSA 10.
Jervis Bay, Ningler Reef, Irie Peninsula, that we can go to see Welsh. That's pretty fun.
PSA 10, bro. PSA 10. Black label Charizard.
What's the? You know how Wikipedia is for Star Wars? What's the equivalent for Pokemon?
Pokedex.
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia. Okay, go on. Type in Pokemon. Wikipedia. Just like type in Charizard.
Oh, yeah, that's a Pokepedia.
Yeah.
Damn.
And type in Charizard. I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Charizard is not a dragon.
I can't spell.
Well, a flag is not a dragon.
And like, scroll down. There's like a type. There's like creature types.
There's no creature type in Pokemon. Charizard is the creature type. What are you talking about? There's no animals in Pokemon.
Unfortunately, this website doesn't appear to be in English. So.
Yeah, we we are not. Oh, look. You can change what size the text font is, and you can choose between petite, standard, or grande.
Oh, this Pokepedia is for cards specifically. That's a cool looking Charizard.
This is useless for me.
All right, so
You know, just give
Closing statements.
Just give Charizard the victory.
Charizard wins.
Charizard's way cooler than
Too cool.
Wales. Sorry if you're Welsh.
so many Welsh people.
Sorry
out
if you're
there.
Welsh, bro.
How much would you prefer?
I got nothing for you, dude.
What if we pitched to Wales to change their dragon to Charizard to be on their flag?
Whoa.
That would be
What if they
Japan.
changed their flag to have Shakira on it?
I think they'd take that. What if your flag every year was just like your coolest export? Like,
Oh.
like you know, like
That
What,
is so
what,
confusing.
what do we have for Australia then? What's
what's our coolest guy right now?
our coolest guy in Australia?
Probably that mining guy that pretends he's cooler than the other mining guys.
Which
and he's running
one?
for parliament.
Is that flag just like
You know, he's on all the.
it's just iron ore? It's just a picture of iron ore.
Clive Palmer?
Yeah, Clive Palmer.
Oh my god.
He's real fun.
Yeah, well, he looks real fun on his
Oh yeah.
those big signs he puts
What's
up.
that? What's that one lady who's still in Parliament? Like the racist one? Pauline Hanson.
Have you seen pictures
Yeah,
of Pauline
let's put
Hanson?
her on the flag. Let's put Pauline Hanson's face on the flag.
Hanson. I'm gonna write young.
We can only go further down from here.
images. She was like, look at it. It's not bad
Whoa.
for the 90s. Come on now.
I guess that we are talking like 90s Australia. 90s Australia for me, in my mind, everyone looks like Kath and Kim.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that show is historical essentially at this point.
Is that just a documentary of what Australian 90s
Oh,
was
she's
like?
been in the politics for
Hey,
quite
if
a
you're
while.
Yeah, forever.
If you lived through this is so if you lived through Australia in the 90s, just comment what Australia in the 90s was like.
Oh yeah.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right. Last two. All right.
Drogon was this.
We didn't roll for this one. We didn't roll.
Sure. Right.
Okay, well, actually, what do we have left? At this point now, you just assign us.
I think it's these three. We've got D&D, Parthenax, Drogon. We're going to get two out of them though.
Ooh.
Or what's left over here?
Sure, let's roll for
Nicobolas.
it. Let's roll for it. Highest roll gets the pick.
Oh sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
come.
sure.
Oh, let's go 20.
Did you throw a nat 20? All right. So
I got three.
Oh,
He
the
wins.
dice really let you
All right,
down.
what do you want? Which dragon do you
Nicobolas.
want to pick? You pick Nicobolas.
All right.
So we all know Nicobolas if you play Magic. He's the god dragon of Amonkhet.
Can't die, baby.
Eternal,
Can't die.
Planeswalker.
would you say he's the main big bad?
he
of
was
Magic
the main?
Gathering?
He is still. He probably still is the main big villain because I feel like they're sneaking him back in the story.
Can't die, baby.
So
Can't
do-
die.
do you know
Yeah,
he
but
was-
he also got like owned, and now he's like in the spirit realm.
Do you know
Can't die.
Nicobolas was from the same egg as Ugin? You know that?
Oh, it's a twin.
That's what Wikipedia told me.
The dragon twinsies.
But you can't die.
Imagine if they wanted to eat in the other and they would have saved like all this storyline.
Don't birds do
Can't
that
die.
all the time?
Yeah, all the time, yeah. They eat their little baby friends.
Can't die.
All right.
I love like cute birdsies and stuff, but they're like they all just
Can't pick his D&D then.
each other.
So of the Kang, of the three remaining dragons you've got, I've got Dungeons and Dragons.
Just Dungeons and Dragons.
well, it's just dragons.
Yep.
Or Parthenax from Skyrim. or Drogon from Game of Thrones. Which is your contender to fight?
Drogon's a bitch in the show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he just burned down like whole cities and stuff.
Yeah, I'm picking Parthenax.
Big Parthenax.
Yeah, he's got a cool. We all know Parthenax. You play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah. William has not played Skyrim
because
it's
Nicobolas.
-1 to cool.
Nicobolas.
I have a soft
Think
spot
about-
for Parthenax. He's a good guy, teaches you things, and when it comes time to murder him, he just accepts it because he's a bro. You do have to fight him,
You don't have to kill him.
When you play
don't have
Commander,
to
you play Nicobolas. Hey, GG easy.
He's
man.
like, he has this whole cool speech of like, he's overcoming his like innate dragon nature,
no
which calls
speech
for him to
needed
be
with
evil.
Nicobolas.
Does better just to
He just
teach and educate.
destroys.
Are you?
Parthenax is like the sage. He teaches he imparts the voice onto
Do
the
you
humans.
fear when Parthenax was cast or Nicobolas was cast?
Nah.
Do you
Think
ever
about-
cast Nicobolas in any game?
Yes.
When? What deck do you play him in?
You can play the Nicobolas
No,
again.
no, no,
Who's
no, no.
cooler?
Oh,
Who's
he is
cooler
pretty good.
in your
Yeah.
mind? Nicobolas, who like gets owned all the time, Magic the Gathering, or
But they're the guy.
Parthenax?
I feel
who's
like
your
Nicobolas'
best- who's
imagery
your
is
bro?
definitely cooler,
Definitely.
but he never lives up to the
Yeah.
cool. He always gets nuked by some like little,
Yeah, but he doesn't die.
like Catman.
Comes back.
You know how he died? You know how
Comes
you know
back.
how he lost in War of the Spark? Liliana the Veil turned on her.
Yeah.
Turned on him. Liliana turned on him.
Yeah.
With the help of a lot of people, though.
No.
Nah, she runs away in the story. They will hate her because she's like takes too long. To
I actually
turn
think the
against
whole
him.
War of the Spark story is a bit of a cop out. She kind of was finally going to face some consequence, and then Gideon took it instead.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nicobolas.
final closing statements.
Still cooler, Nicobolas. When you
Who would
play
who would you rather be? Who would you rather have as a bro? Parthenax or Nicobolas?
Nicobolas.
Oh, definitely Parthenax.
Yeah.
Because you all like Skyrim.
Yeah, because Skyrim.
Yeah, do you know what?
Great.
Parthenax is going to win just because William hasn't played Skyrim, and I think that's blasphemy.
William's pushing back too hard now, right? All right. So speaking about, we mentioned this earlier, but the Oblivion remake is real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very keen. Apparently, it's going to like shadow drop any minute.
They're planning. I believe. So what happened was there's a lot of rumors leading into it, and we all kind of expected some sort of remake. We weren't sure if it's going to be a Morrowind remake or an Oblivion remake, and then all the evidence now points to an Oblivion remake, and a bunch of leaks have come out with screenshots and stuff. I believe the plan is for them to just kind of release it on Xbox Game
Hey,
Pass.
Kang, you know what? You won't have time to play it.
That's true. But
You lost.
every single part of my
I'll play
life
it
now,
for 5
every
minutes.
purchase,
do
every
it.
purchase I make, and every little part of my life now is I buy things as like a hope.
Yeah, preparing for the
Just
future.
like maybe I'll get
One
a chance
day.
to play it.
One day I'll be a
One
real
day.
boy, and I'll
Did you ever
this.
play Oblivion?
I've not played Oblivion. No,
That was my first Elder Scrolls.
I wish I had. I just didn't know about it at the
You
time.
know how Skyrim is like Nordic and cold and very like Viking-esque? Something about Oblivion, because you're set in the town of Cyrodiil, and Cyrodiil's like Cyrodiil's like the center. So it's like everything's like way more like high fantasy, with green
Very
and
high
lush,
fantasy,
with
yeah.
forests, and I'll describe it as more like Tolkien-esque.
The reason I remember not buying it at the time was because it was 360 that it came out on, and I had 2 friends' Xboxes who got red ringed by Oblivion.
Damn.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I just didn't touch it.
So here's my
Damn.
story with Oblivion. Yeah, I was a young kid, poor, couldn't afford Oblivion. I was in high school, and a friend of mine was like, "Oh, I have Oblivion. I have a cracked version of Oblivion," because we were all kids, we were torrenting games, and none of us are buying any video games. He's like, "Oh, I can give you my copy of Oblivion. Just give me a hard drive. I'll copy and paste it to your hard drive and give it back to you." I'm like, "Ah, yeah, sick. I can play some Oblivion." Got home, put my hard drive in, and I started playing. Load up Oblivion. I realized he modded Oblivion a lot. We were all like horny teenagers, right? So I booted up his copy of the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion, and I was like, oh, there's just pornography everywhere. It's just
Just in it?
just like just all around, just porn mods.
I do love as a teenager, he could just like be like murdering a troll, and then he could just
Yeah.
take like a little.
I'm like walking around like, oh yes, why are the women all naked with massive D cups? You know?
That's the cue for your mum to walk in and be like, "What is this?"
Yeah. And I was like, why are the swords not swords and in fact giant dildos?
That's
So it was a very funny conversation I had with him next day in school. Yeah.
dear.
Did you know?
Didn't stop me from playing it though. Gotta get every bit of video game I
You
could
gotta
as a
get all those
kid.
achievements.
Gotta get all those video games as a kid, dude. So
All right, boys, we're in the quarterfinals.
wow, our quarterfinals is what a fucking lineup.
All right, who had Onyxia? That was Kang, and did you have Drogo, or did
Yes.
you also have Drogo?
I got Drogo.
Nixie is my star player here. I got
Who's winning between Drogo and
Oh,
Onyxia?
Drogo. Drogo.
Okay. Drogo is out of the combination of Archaon and Drogo. Is the strength Drogo or Archaon? Actually, is Drogo just a regular old juice up
Got
dragon?
4 gods of chaos
He,
there.
he's a demon. He's a demon, or that's also been gifted by the Chaos
Sure.
gods. which I think is important. And realistically,
gods of chaos.
if part of the power is that Archaon is able to wrangle him and treat him as a steed, even though it's a whole withstanding demon by itself.
Now, in the lore of World of Warcraft, aren't the dragons like shapeshifters? Like,
Yes.
can they also be humans, right?
Also, they can shape different people, yeah.
So the dragons are intelligent.
Correct.
Yeah, and Nixia can free will, can think.
Bro,
she's
we
an
got-
agent of her own will.
Let me ask you one question.
Can use a spoon
we
to eat out of a
have-
jar.
Zinch with us.
We have it was on Drogo.
Yes. With Zinch, I'm
Yeah,
smarter
but
than you.
that's not just Zinch. That's just,
I
that's
have
just the demon of
Yeah, but
everything.
Zinch.
Zinch is smarter than you, but that doesn't mean the Drogon.
That's just the
might be.
demon of Zinches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Zinch, they know everything.
Some
Nah,
would say that
that's
Drogon
Zinch-
is
that's
a bitch
Zinch
because he's being
themselves.
ridden like a steed.
You see?
Don't know. It's up to you guys to convince me.
Has anyone tamed an Nixia?
Closing statements.
Bro, I'm chaos.
Bro,
I
I'm
win.
chaos. That's William's closing statement.
No, Nixia has no one has tamed a Nixia, but Drogo got
Why it's like
Drogo got made
in-
into Archaon's bitch.
The brother was.
I've been unconvinced. Roll off.
Okay.
Determine the winner.
14.
Easy. I got a nat 20. I got a 4.
Hey, we should just roll off for now.
As always, the dice have been let down by
Let's go.
Honestly, I don't feel too bad about that. Drogo's kind of.
All right,
It's the chaos
Come
demon
on.
of the end times.
Come
I
on.
can't beat that.
Draco can't win King Ghidorah.
Our next ultimate duel, William's corner, in the red corner, is King Ghidorah, the three-headed giant monstrous laser like fire.
Yeah.
Laser, lightning.
Lightning.
If you see pictures of Ghidorah, he's also like the size of mountains.
And in the blue corner with Kang is Draco Malfoy.
Ah.
What a lousy
Opening
spellcaster.
statements.
What if I roll a dice and if I still got high, do I beat William?
No, you need a modifier. You have
yeah.
like a neck 20.
Can you roll a 30 on a d20?
Okay.
If I roll a 20, do I win?
If you roll a 20, you win because
If
you
I
have a neck. You have a 20 like a critical strike.
Sure.
But
Like,
if
maybe
you roll
like
anything else, you
maybe King
lose.
Ghidorah eats Malfoy, but he chokes on him and like chokes to death.
Fair. I still win anything.
What do you mean? I got a 20.
He rolled
If I get a 20,
No,
I win.
Yeah, you need
For
to
the
roll
record,
20.
I got
So
a nat 20. This is like you're the DM.
Okay.
This is the DM,
Yeah.
and like my player's like I'm gonna
Okay,
do this
just roll
something
20, you
stupid.
win.
For the record, William rolled a 1.
No.
Yeah.
I do
Three.
something stupid here, and I got a 5. Fuck,
You lose.
King, why are you so bad at rolling dice?
dude. This is
Is this the true reason you stopped playing 40k?
maybe. No, you know what it is? 5 is a great roll on a D6, not so great on a D20.
You know what? I think again, mainly because MF Doom was a big fan of King Ghidorah, he goes through. On our other side here,
Wow.
Kang, in your corner, you've got the entire year of the dragon.
Yeah.
And William, I think this was two.
No,
this
both
was two
Kang.
Kangs. All right, Kang. In your who are you shifting over to William's side?
I mean,
is he getting Shakira or you?
the literal like mythological idea of the dragon in Chinese culture or Shakira. I'm choosing Shakira. It's funnier.
All right, William. You have Year of the Dragon. Why should you be deemed as more important than Shakira?
Without the year of dragon, there's no zodiac. There's no Chinese New Year if you don't complete the zodiac.
Kang, if not for Shakira, how would Daniel have known that he's definitely straight when he was 13 years old?
Was okay.
Okay.
What year was when you were 13?
Ooh. Let me Google. What year was
I don't know. I feel like my awakening was like Paramore. It was like Haley Williams.
apparently,
or like
I was 13 in 2010, according to the Google.
2010.
That's what
2010?
That's what Google says.
I was up to like
What's year? What's the year of it? What's the Chinese zodiac?
how the fuck do
When was Year of the Dragon?
just type in 20. Just type
2024 was Year of the Dragon?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
we knew that
that was
because the
last
Magic
year.
card's coming out.
2024. How's that year, guys?
What
alright.
year is that?
1988. So
No. Year 2000. So 12 years. So 2008.
what?
2012.
I think
2012.
the years are right there.
Yeah, 2012. So every 12 years, it cycles.
Okay. I don't know how this helps anybody's argument, but
I thought it's gonna be like 2000 and the year of dragon. Or
closing statements. Why is Year of the Dragon more important than Shakira?
Yeah, Chinese New Year is celebrated the most in the world than Shakira. There's I think like 3 billion people.
Actually, good choice. How many people celebrate
Yeah, Vietnamese celebrates it.
Chinese New Year? 2020. What would we say? 2012. We'll do that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. It's estimated that 2 billion people celebrated Chinese New Year in 2020.
How many fans?
All right, my closing statement. Shakira's not married. You still got a chance, Daddy. You got to just believe in yourself.
Shakira has beat the entire Chinese.
Oh, what?
I can't believe I betrayed my own people like that with Shakira.
Excellent. Daniel will get her Instagram.
Just hit a DM.
If my follows go up by 1 today, you'll know that I've worked. All right. On the final quarterfinal, we have Charizard, Pokemon.
Shakira is comes from a big family. She has a bunch of siblings.
If I lower my bar a little bit, I might have a better shot. Is that what
Whoa, Shakira's sister. Wow. Look, check out the family, dude.
Oh, interesting.
She definitely got the good part of the genes. Nah, that's mean. That's rude. I'm sure they're great people.
No, you're wrong. She didn't get the good part of genes. She had the money.
True.
Ronaldo was ugly.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
When was Ronaldo ever ugly?
He was very ugly.
You tried Ronaldo when he was 19.
How about Ronaldo young?
Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah. He's not as good looking now.
Ronaldo before
Yeah, he had
famous.
some big buck ass teeth
Yes.
and interesting facial features.
What, like that?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
not ugly.
What?
That's fine. That's like average dude.
No!
No.
Ugly.
Compare it
Would
to
you
now.
have made out with him?
Compare it to now. He's big difference. Big difference. Compare it to now. Big difference.
Ugly would be like I don't know,
Big difference. Kang, come on. Big difference.
Like Adam
Compare it to
Sandler.
now. Compare it to now.
It's like the simpleton.
All right. Kang, who had Charizard?
Me.
And you had Parthenax?
I had Parthenax.
All right, excellent. This worked out. This worked out well.
Yeah.
All right.
Charizard is always a giant pussy in Pokemon.
Doesn't matter. It's all the fan base, bro. Everybody knows Charizard. Not everybody knows
No,
Parthenax.
everyone knows Pikachu.
Did you guys grow up with Pokemon as a kid?
I did Pokemon when it was first
Nah, not
released.
really. I missed the Pokemon bird, I think.
I remember
Pokemon has more fans than Skyrim. Easy.
the Charmander scene.
Done.
The Charmander scene where he his fire goes to go out and Ash saves him was the first time I realized I had feelings and emotions.
Damn.
Is that the Pokemon movie?
How many? I think it was just the first episode where they find Charmander. How many Pokemon? Fans
Which Pokemon starter did you guys pick?
What?
Charmander.
Yeah. You know when they showed you, it was like you can choose it was like I think it was Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, whatever it is. You can choose between Ivysaur,
1 billion viewers.
Was it
Okay,
Ivysaur?
check
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Bulbasaur. You can pick Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can pick between 3. You get the starters. Which one are you picking, William? Which one out of those 3 are you picking?
I like the evolution of Squirtle, so I would choose Squirtle.
Yeah, I picked Squirtle as well.
Yeah, because Squirtle, I like Blastoise.
You know what Squirtle isn't? A dragon.
Not a dragon.
And you know who's a dragon? Maybe Charmander.
Maybe Charmander.
Charizard.
Yeah, let's know in the
but
comments.
Charizard
Is
has
Charizard
a
actually
bigger
a dragon?
fan base
Is
than
Charizard a dragon?
We tried to Google before, we couldn't figure it out. So, and look what else Google is Charizard dragon? Question mark.
We should just go straight literal.
Sorry about any of those spellings.
No, Charizard is not typically classified as a dragon type Pokemon.
Well, I guess.
Fuck.
I
What were
guess,
they smoking when they made him?
I guess that's William's error for putting Charizard first, and that makes Parthenax the winner.
I guess a better question is if you had the option to have in a Pokeball Charizard or Parthenax, what's more intimidating in a fight?
Yeah, definitely Parthenax.
The actual
He could
dragon.
Fusroy
can't
Dart.
control Parthenax.
He could Fusroy Dart his way out of the Pokeball as well. All right, final.
Did you guys use any other shouts in that game, or was it just Fusroy Dart the entire time?
He used.
No,
I think
as a player, did you use any other shouts?
of like the 15 playthroughs that I did, I only did one where I learned the other shouts.
Yeah.
Because mostly you just go like cool Archer guy and you don't worry about the shouts.
Also, like Fusroy Dart is just like it's useful enough.
Yeah. You just kind of like. You
Oh no, there's that one that slows time. That's pretty good.
Yeah. The thing is with like Fusroy Dart is if you get the angle wrong, you blow away one of your own guys and they hate you for the rest of the game, and that's very annoying.
I was that crowd of a lot of my friends went out and got Skyrim tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, they got the dragon text tattoos and stuff.
Really?
You know how they made the whole language and everything?
To me, I feel like the new version of that is that like Germanic symbol. And
The Germanic symbol.
and it kind of goes down, and there's the line going through the middle of it.
It's got lines and 2 crosses and maybe...
Yeah.
Go on.
No. It's that It's that it looks like this.
Looks like two
I'm gonna draw
thunderbolts
it.
next to each other.
It looks like this, and it goes down like that.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
Yeah,
That's the symbol.
It's like
from
an anime thing,
That's from
right?
Berserk.
Berserk. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's the brand of sacrifice from Berserk.
You also
It's
see
super
a lot of
popular right
guys
now.
with it on their earrings that are dangling.
Super
earrings.
popular.
I feel like that's the modern version of this.
I don't know why, because I'm a big Berserk fan. I don't know why people want to go out of their way to get that as like a tattoo. I get it, like it's the big symbol of Berserk, but in Berserk, the mark of sacrifice is a bad thing. Like you're marked to be forever hunted down by demons until you die.
So the mark is like a honing beacon.
Does
for
Berserk
demons
has
to
it?
get you.
Yeah, in Berserk. No, yeah, Guts has it because he gets it because he entered the realm of demons. But long story. Anyway, it's a real popular thing to get tattoo now. You're correct. Yeah.
I didn't actually specify this at the start, but the winner dragon will have to get tattooed on both of you. So, so if Shakira wins, you are guys getting.
Wow, out of the 4 options there, finally, no, actually, no, I don't want Shakira.
So we're in our
tattooed on me.
semifinals. First semifinal is Shakira, the fire dragon, versus Parthenax.
How the fuck did she end up in the finals?
Horny Danny.
Yeah, this is your call.
Never in doubt of the situation.
Roll dice now.
I would like a closing statement.
Hey, this is both of my picks, dude.
Yeah, I don't care.
Look at that. Who was between Shakira and Parthenax?
Yeah.
We're talking about like two aspects of your childhood now, right?
How unfortunate would a dragon erection be to be involved with?
They're lizards, right? What does a lizard penis look like? Do lizards have penises?
Should we Google it? Am I going to ruin my search? What does lizard erection
Ooh,
look
actually,
like?
you don't want to Google dragon penis because that's a whole subcategory of furries, I think.
Well, that's a nightmare.
That's a penis?
Don't Google lizard erections.
None of this is a penis.
Oh, is it not?
No, there's no penises here.
Yeah, they just look like little weird stumps.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Look at this guy's
That's-
pee-pee. He's got two.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Man, look at there's a whole stack of them that have fallen off.
Oh,
Whoa, look at these.
look at that, dude.
Anyway, just based on the fact that lizard penis is a real whack, Shakira is the winner and going into the semifinals.
Oh,
So good job, whoever was defending her.
nice.
Okay.
Hips don't lie, dude.
All right, guys. Between Dogor,
Well, hold on. She guys have more hit songs. I've definitely heard more hit songs from Shakira than just Hips Don't Lie.
Shakira.
This is a lie.
That's is it
And then the football one.
the football one?
This one
Yeah,
for
the FIFA one. That's what I'm
Africa.
talking about. The FIFA one, bro. Dude, never mind.
Kang, sing a Shakira song for me.
I'm fucked. Waka Waka, Time for Africa.
Whoa, she did
That's-
Time for Africa?
That's there.
That's crazy.
That's the FIFA song.
Yeah.
It might not be your favorite song, but that is pretty impressive. So I guess she does get a few points here and there for that. All right. In the other semifinal, you've got King Ghidorah, big fan of Danny, or also like features in Magic the Gathering and a few different
Wow, we've
cool
got
places.
two. Both of them are three-headed
Both-
dragons.
Wait, hold on. Both of
Oh,
this.
both are three-headed dragons.
Wait, hold on. Both are featured in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
True.
One as Archaon, as what's the Janela?
Oh, it's the
Nigella.
card. It's the
Nigella.
card.
Yeah,
it's yellow.
but Dorgar isn't actually in that card at all. I don't think.
It's represented as Archaon, the Ever-Chosen. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
King
Is
Ghidorah.
3 heads? Is 3 heads better than one?
Well, they
If
both
you-
got three heads.
Yeah. If you had 3 heads, Danny, would you categorize yourself as more
Probably,
efficient?
I'd be pretty fat.
Oh.
Because you'd have to be eating 3 heads worth of
No,
food,
but they're
right?
sharing the same
But
stomach.
3 brains, burning 3 times
They're
the calories.
sharing the
I
same
can do my own
stomach.
podcast by myself. 'cause I
Whoa. The schizophrenia cast.
can- that's actually a pretty funny joke. Kang, well done.
What would your heads talk to each other about? You guys have the same thoughts, right? It would just be really.
You'd have to make sure that during the day they look in different directions, so that at least their
Ooh.
stories would be interesting and new.
What if they don't like? You can like they don't need to all be awake at the same time.
Have you seen that?
So you have one is awake while the rest are asleep.
Ooh, like a dolphin where half the brain sleeps or
You'd be
whatever.
so efficient. Yeah.
You've seen that guy that has 2 heads, but one of them's.
I
lost
shall
men?
put King Ghidorah in front versus Shakira.
Is that euphemism? I know about a dude who has 2 penises.
Is it the list that we just looked up?
Yeah, basically. There was there's literally a guy out there who has 2 penises that are functional, and there's some like lady in like Australia in the East Coast, like Brisbane or whatever. She has like 2 vaginas.
Really?
This is a real thing. Yeah.
You could keep things in there like a pocket.
No, they should just find each other. It'll be like Cinderella. The 2 dicks and the
It
2
fits
vaginas.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Kang has too much time on his hands.
Man,
She has an OnlyFans, by the way.
All right. Oh dear.
If you want to go find out what 2 vaginas look like.
Kang has the exact link ready. He can just repeat it out loud.
King Ghidorah.
All right. So we've got King Ghidorah and we've got Dorgar.
Ghidorah.
Kang.
Am I just going off cool factor here now?
Well, they're both pretty cool.
I mean,
They're both-
it's easy. Dorgar actually gets to the end times and wins. King Ghidorah kind of
No, he doesn't win end times. It's a Kaon.
Well, he does win end times.
Yeah, but
because
it's a cooperative
He wins
effort.
the end times because he moves from one planet of universe, like a well-built, structured story of Warhammer Fantasy, into Age of Sigmar, which is slightly less.
I'm
built
going
out,
off
but-
how much facts I know, and I just know more about that than King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah.
Shall we compete Ultimate D&D?
Dice
What's
roll.
Ultimate D&D?
Just roll the dice.
Just roll the dice.
Just roll the dice.
Oof, I can get a number better than for once, right?
Oh no!
You got a 5?
Oh no!
Dude, I can get a number better than 5. Come on. 12.
Oh no!
Dorgar transitions into the grand final battle of the ages
This
between
is-
Shakira, hot Colombian music lady, and Dorgar,
Get
three-headed
a photo of
chaos
this, Danny.
god. What?
Get a photo of this, Danny, and put it in the chat right now. Who wins in a fight?
I should do that.
Yeah, we should get a photo.
Facebook. Do you think? All right. Anybody who wants to
If you're in the Patreon,
join our Patreon to be
if
part
you're in
of
the
whatever
Patreon
the
chat,
fuck this is.
vote for who wins in the fight, Shakira or Dorgar.
CJ sent a video of himself at the club, so we're going to ruin that vibe by
Posting a photo of.
King Ghidorah.
What, you keep repeating King Ghidorah. How much do you know about King Ghidorah?
I know he's cool.
Have you ever watched Godzilla?
Yeah.
I've never watched Godzilla.
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm saving this as a photo, and then I'm going to videos. It is 11:30 at night. Do you think anybody's going to be up?
Oh, dude.
Vote.
We can try our best. Ooh, we should play a game. Who do you think is going to be the first one to open their phone and look at it? Oh, never mind. It's Nick.
Man, Nick was like right on it.
Nick's on it, dude.
All right, so basically we're gonna the winner of this competition
It'll be decided
of last
by the
hour
public?
is going to be decided by Nick. Yeah, Nick just basically
Whoever replies first
theoretically.
wins.
First
Whoever
reply.
replies
First
wins
reply.
first. Yeah, let's do it. Whoever replies, who wins? Dorgar or Shakira in the chat wins. We'll
Nick-
come back to that. We'll
Nick's,
come back
Nick's
to that.
seen the
Stinking. He's stinking.
yeah, Nick's seen the chat.
Stinking.
This is like
You know what, Nick? I think you like good music, and Shakira has made some good songs. Somehow, what's crazy, Danny? This worked out perfectly. We got one final pick by William and one final pick by me. It's just that William's pick was a little.
Wait, I picked King Ghidorah. I didn't pick this.
No, as in like
I think
you
you
started
did.
off with Dorgar, right? You started off with
Yeah.
Dorgar, and I got picked Shakira. So look at this. We both have one of our picks in the finalists.
Is there any classic dragons that I've forgotten to add in here? That you
Oh, that's
guys-
a lot.
like what? Name one.
Dragonheart.
What's that?
Sorry, what?
Oh, you didn't. Okay, you didn't watch it.
What is it?
Try Dragonheart. Just press. Google Dragonheart. Yeah, you have the internet in your hands now. Oh, look at that! You know who's
it's
that?
Sean
It's
Connery.
Sean Connery.
Oh my god! Is this CGI or a big
Yeah,
puppet?
you know what this is? Do you know what this is, Danny? This is a certified William reference. It's a
Let's
movie
go.
from like the
1996.
yeah, it's an old movie. I know of this one. It's a bit of an old one.
I've never seen this.
You
Dragonheart.
should watch it.
Is it good?
Sean
yeah, it's
Connery.
nice.
Is the dragon? Is the dragon?
Nah, it's a whole. I think the premise of the movie is.
I think
The
it's supposed to
dragon
look
sacrificing himself.
like Dennis Quaid,
Yeah, it is.
but like it looks like his face.
No, that's Sean Connery.
I thought this was Sean Connery.
No, Sean Connery is a dragon. He's like a Scottish dragon.
All right, two people have now seen.
Come on, reply. Come on, tight. Okay, let's find more dragons to talk.
Shenron from Dragon Ball.
Oh,
a
yeah.
dragon.
Oh my god!
But he's like OP because he's the granter of wishes.
I also
No,
just
he's
thought-
not OP. He's
I also
the
missed
more
Spyro.
OP one is.
I can't believe I didn't put Spyro on my list of dragons.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the old PlayStations.
I should have just gone looked at all my like pop vinyls on top of the
Sure.
roof over there and seen which dragons.
There's
I
so
missed.
many dragons
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
True.
What do you mean Shenron isn't? So I know, like in Dragon Ball,
Shenron is
Shenron got power crept.
Wait. Hold on. Shenron is only in single planet.
Huh? Oh yeah, he's like the wish granted for Earth.
Only he can grant the power in one planet. He can't go to the universe. So once you go universe, you need a more stronger.
So he's bound, like William's character is, to his cave last week.
Correct. So when the Dragon Balls is spread again, it's only spread in Earth. It's not going to be all over the universe. So there's another level up, which is
Yeah, we have Callan.
above, yeah.
Callan saw the question in the chat as well.
Yeah,
now.
nobody wants to answer.
Come on. And then if you get the next dragon up, then that
make it
dragon
as
can, that dragon
make it
can,
into a poll, and I bet someone will vote.
All right, I can do that poll.
Yeah.
Okay, first poll wins.
No one wants to type anything yet. First one to vote immediately wins. Who is B?
What?
Eta.
What? Bro, are you gibberish, bro? Who is better? Drogoto.
That works.
Shakira.
I like that you don't have to add any context
What?
there.
None.
It's not working.
No, what
Danny,
happened?
it's not working.
Too long. Who is better? What? Who wins?
Okay, whatever. Danny can't use computer.
What's going on, Danny?
I don't know. Anyway, no one seems to be interested, so I guess we're going to go back to...
Dice roll.
yeah, sure. That's all.
All right.
Who are you rolling for, Shakira?
I'm rolling for mine.
Rich's wallet.
Come on, roll it.
No, I want to see what your number first is.
No.
I gotta see what number it'll be.
Together.
I gotta see what number it beat.
Together.
Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, let's go. I got 17.
Got 14.
All right, that was actually the low roll was going to win.
Whoa.
Kang, who are you rolling for?
Clearly Shakira.
What lame is this shit?
So Shakira is the ultimate winner of...
Bro, I won 17 to 14.
according to the system that has been created.
I believe in a fair democracy, and we'll still leave it open to whatever the voters.
Okay. For each
voters.
vote. Wait, let me do the
No,
vote.
it's just the voters. The voters can pick. The voters can pick Shakira or the dragon from Warhammer Age of Sigma.
Wait. Who wins? Shakira? And then what's the Droga? D-O-R-G.
What an episode, guys!
This is
A dragon month.
truly been a shit show.
Okay. The poll is up. The poll is up.
How did you manage to make a poll now?
The mobile's better for Facebook, I think. All right. Well,
Anyway, guys, that was
Oh, look, there's a vote. Oh, who's that?
hobby podcast.
this is Ultimate Dragon Dragon Quest.
Welcome to our
By
Know the
Danny
Boards.
and the
Welcome to Know the Boards
Boards
podcast.
cast.
Sometimes we talk about hobby, maybe card game things.
I managed to fit in a video game, Warhammer 40k,
Nice.
and Magic the Gathering, all in one.
Honestly, I'm very impressed.
Most hobby casts we've done so far.
This is impressive. I need to step it up. Next time we come together, I'm doing something as well.
And we only pissed off the entire Chinese population and Welsh population.
Don't
today,
talk
so
about
That's
it.
okay.
What about your painted miniature? Aha! It's almost May now.
Do you know what? Today I really thought about really wanting to do some Warhammer. hopping. And
that
that's the closest
I will
I've got
talk
to
about
that.
it when it's done.
You know what being an adult is? Being an adult is just like enjoying the thought of playing a hobby. Yeah. Just like how I enjoy the thought of being able to play Magic sometimes. And I'm like, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
So hey, listener, hope you're having a great time with your hobby out there.
Happy Easter.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to Ultimate Dragon, where do you think this episode sits?
This is Danny's horny gauge.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to another
Hey
Dragon
William,
Month
have you eaten
quest.
any pudding lately?
No?
Putting these nuts in your mouth? Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
Oh my goodness.